Oh, brilliant. I bought these a long time ago. So I had to drill one out to fit on that axle. And I've got a nail here that I've just used my cutters to roughen up the surface so we can make that a tight fit on the end of there. And that's going to go on there. And then I think I'm going to have to hit it with a hammer and flatten the nail to put a hook on it so we can attach a rubber band to it and see if that works. Need to make a cross member to go across there to hold that in place. This isn't what I wanted to use. I wanted to use a crown gear. So we have a crown gear either on there and a pinion gear this direction, or what I would call a pinion gear on there and a crown gear that way. But I'm going to try these. And I can't remember what they're called, but they're angled gears. This is all a bit sort of rough and ready. Just a lump of wood with a hole drilled in it to align the gear. I hammered the nail a bit flat at the end so I could bend it round into a hook. Just put a bit of bent paper clip on the front there so we can hook the rubber band on the front. So is that enough to actually drive the car forwards? Well, I'm quite impressed with that. That's just a single rubber band, lightweight one. I reckon if we double that up we might get some distance. But it's gone 12 o'clock and we usually go out for a cup of coffee at this time, so we'll leave that and have a look when we come back. I didn't expect that to work. Right, we'll give it another try. It's now 8 o'clock at night. A couple of things occurred to me. One, this is basically now a pull-back toy. You pull it back to wind up the rubber band. And the second thing that occurred to me was I've done that and I didn't think to count it. So I've no idea how many turns we've put on there. So we'll probably snap the rubber band because I haven't been counting. So we'll give it a go. See how far it goes, and then the next one I'll probably count the number of turns. Right, okay. I might just try lubricating it a little bit as well. And I reckon I could put a second rubber band on there. So it's got twice as many, or twice as much power. 2 rubber bands now. So we should have twice the power. That's piling the turns on. Yeah, I thought I might do that. That was about 20 runs with it. I've no idea how many turns that is per run. But yeah. So I'll put fresh on again and I'll put slightly less turns on it. Right. Yellow and orange bands this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh! Okay, so it broke on 15. Try again. Purple rubber bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, just as I was going to let it go. Okay, so it broke on 14. Yellow and purple this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, brilliant. So, finally, we've got this little car to do the full length, the 8 meters of my kitchen and my conservatory. I'm really pleased. I suppose I ought to try and do my usual run in front of it and then see if we can hit the camera with it. I should think the rubber bands will probably break this time because they've already been stretched. I'm just going for 12 because I've got to try and run in front of it anyway, or run backwards in front of it. Are we ready? Yeah, just a little bit short this time because I didn't give it the full 13. Okay, well I'm happy with that. We'll see if we can hit the camera. Summary time. What have we got? Well, we've got that cheap plastic toy car that's just a push along, and I've converted it. I've used a couple of bevel gears, I think that's what they're called. One on the back axle and one on a nail. I drilled a hole through that piece of wood. Nail goes through the piece of wood. I also used my cutters to rough up the end of the nail so it's gripping the inside of that bevel gear, holding it in place. And the head of the nail stops the nail being pulled through the gear when we tighten up the rubber band. And then this end of the nail I flattened by hitting it with a hammer on a metal surface so that I could then bend it into that hook shape. So we can hook the rubber band on it. And the rubber band's just held in place by a bit of bent paper clip on the front there. And we actually got 8 meters out of it. Actually getting a bit of wheel spin, but I think that's because I've got dust on my rubber, because I put some rubber on the outside of these plastic wheels to give them a bit of grip. I think it's picked up quite a bit of dust there, so it's spinning the wheels. Anyway, I'm going to count that as a complete success. I'm very pleased with that. I tried getting the car to do the full distance with just ordinary rubber band wrapped around the back axle, and we couldn't get the distance. So we've now used a twisted rubber band and gears to get the distance, and it worked. Excellent.